See, it's not about that. It's about us receiving all that God has given us in the person of Jesus Christ. We can't do it because it's already been done. The love has been expressed. The forgiveness has been given. All we have to do is receive that gift of grace and say, yes, I need that. I'm willing to let go of everything else so that I can have that. And that's the rub, isn't it? That was the rub for the young man, you see. When he came and he realized that he hadn't done enough, what probably enough wasn't enough, and he couldn't do more. And then Jesus was to say to him, you must let go of your riches. He realized that the cost was too great. He said, I can't do that. And that was his mistake. Number 3, I can trust Jesus with part of my life and still be completely right with God. All I have to do is give part of my life. I'm willing to give, this young man said, I'm willing to give you, Jesus, everything but my wealth, my security. That which keeps me going when you may let me down. I'm willing to give you everything but that. Isn't that enough? And Jesus looked at him and loved him, and the man in sadness went away. Because he realized that Jesus was speaking the truth, but he also realized he wasn't willing to let go so that he could take hold of that relationship with Jesus. You know, we as Americans, we've got it down to science, dividing our lives up into parts, compartmentalizing. And those of you who are in school, you go to school and your day is divided up, isn't it? You've got, first period, second period, third period, fourth period. That's school. Here's sports, here's church. Adult types, we do a similar type thing. We've got work, we've got family, we got church. And we have what we think an incredible way of just kind of keeping all these things kind of in their own little place. But in reality, we know that they all get intermeshed, don't we? We can't do that. And not only we can't do that, it's not healthy for us to do that because we are not made to be just parts. We're made to be a whole. That's what the word shalom means. Shalom, peace, wholeness. And Jesus comes and continues to come to us and says, no, I don't want just this part. I don't want just the Sunday part. I don't want just that religious, that ritual part. I want all of you because you see, I gave you all of me. I gave you all of me. I didn't hold anything back. And I know Jesus, as he looked at the young man, he loved him and he knew that for him to experience all that Jesus had to give, he had to let go of anything that was holding him back. Is there anything that's holding you back? Anything from keeping you from embracing Jesus again? Rick Warren, pastor there at Saddleback Church, I don't always agree with everything Rick Warren says, but he has this statement that I think really spoke to me, and I think it speaks to this text today. Rick Warren said that I have to say every morning, God, anything, anytime, anywhere, with anyone, at whatever cost. And it's only when I say that that I really feel like I have given it all. Anywhere, anytime, any cost, anyone. I have to tell you that there are many times in my life that I haven't been true to that. There are times in my life, sometimes right after I've made these kind of prayers, I've said, okay, I'm trusting you. Not too many years ago, I trusted God that there was a Weaverville somewhere, and there were people here, and trusted God that God was going to take care of us when we moved here, as God has always done. And God reminded me of that, and lo and behold, God did what God said he would do. He took care of us, trusted and put us here. And as soon as I get in a new place, I'm already going, okay, yeah, you do it. But what about this, God? What about next week? What about next month? What about next year? Are you really going to let me stay here one time? Just go ahead and tell me, and then I can relax. See, all of us, I don't think I'm unique in this, all of us that are breathing air here today, there are times in our lives when we want to be in control of our lives. We want to hold on to those things that make sense. We want to hold on to the things that we think we can fall back on, our safety nets. But Jesus is coming to us today and saying, let go of your safety nets. Trust me. It's not about rules, not about religion. It's about a relationship. Jesus said there in Mark 10, on a few verses past this, "Mark my words, no one who sacrifices house, brother, sister, mother, father, children, land, whatever, because of me and the message will lose out." In just a moment, and I invite you to go ahead to turn to the hymn, "I Surrender All." As we stand and sing this together, I ask you the question that I ask myself, and that we will continue to ask one another, and you will continue to ask every day of your life if you are intent indeed in having a relationship with God. Asking the question, is it what I want or is it what God wants? It's the battle of the wills. It takes a lot of humility, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of house counting to actually believe and pray what we are about to sing. But Jesus stands ready to receive us where we are as we offer our lives again completely to Him.